Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of Law and Disorder. I'm Manu Abhishek. No, not that guy. But I wish I was. In Gurgaon, 40 people died. 50 cars were set ablaze and 20 buses were destroyed. This was an average day in Gurgaon before the recent violence commenced in the New district. The people of New district were surprised because this is not what they were expecting when they were told that the Gujarat model will be implemented in the BJP-ruled states. The Supreme Court urged the authorities to ensure that no violence or hate speeches take place in the protest marches held by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang Dal in various parts of Delhi NCR in the wake of the communal violence. The Supreme Court has further asked the authorities to ensure tight security and CCTV surveillance of the protests to prevent any escalation. We have received a CCTV footage of the authorities complying with the orders of the Supreme Court.
Leave your weapons here, it's the law.
The Supreme Court on Friday stayed the conviction of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi in the Modi thieves defamation case, which disqualified him as an MP. While the court in Surat handed him this conviction back in March, and even the Gujarat High Court refused to stay his conviction, the Supreme Court said,
This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy, 'cause it feels so empty without me.
In more wholesome news, Mr. Rahul Gandhi returns to Delhi with a puppy after a private visit to Goa. He seems to be following the footsteps of our beloved Prime Minister, who also returned with a puppy back in the day on his private visit to Republic TV. When asked to comment on Rahul Gandhi's new puppy, the Prime Minister said,
और कोई ड्राइव कर रहा है और हम पीछे बैठे हैं, फिर भी एक छोटा कुत्ते का बच्चा भी अगर कार के नीचे आ जाता है तो हमें पेन फील होता है कि नहीं? होता है.
The Supreme Court also reduced the jail term of a wife accused of beating her husband to death and held that a stick is not a deadly weapon. Back in 2005, the Supreme Court had held that a stone is not a deadly weapon. Hey, so as the famous saying goes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but they won't fall under the purview of deadly weapons as per the IPC? According to a really important bar and bench article, Shardul Amarchand Mangal Das makes 18 partners. Well, good for them that adultery was decriminalized, because that's a ridiculous number of partners to have, if you ask me. The Supreme Court forms an expert committee against the caste discrimination in higher educational institutions. This comes as a response to the petitions filed by the mothers of Rohit Vemula and Payal Tadvi, who were forced to commit suicide due to the discrimination they faced in the respective institutions of learning. There are rumors that this committee will comprise of upper caste old Hindu men to ensure diversity. Over 13.13 lakh women and girls went missing between 2019 and 2021, Centre tells Rajya Sabha. In other news, genuine cases of sexual offences are now an exception. Law is heavily biased against men, said the Allahabad High Court. As another famous saying goes, dead men tell no tales and missing people don't file any complaints. The law might be heavily biased against men, but the system is definitely biased against women. Kerala police detained 4 Karnataka cops who came to Kochi to arrest suspects in a cryptocurrency scam after the latter allegedly demanded 25 lakhs from the suspects as a form of settlement. Here is a video of the interaction.
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
The Supreme Court has dismissed a petition to quash the appointment of Arun Goyal as election commissioner earlier this year. Viewers with an attention span of more than that of a goldfish would remember that Arun Goyal took voluntary retirement on personal grounds on November 18 last year and was appointed the election commissioner in less than 24 hours on November 19. Now, haters might allege funny business, but tell me, isn't the ability to time your own retirement perfectly for your appointment as an election commissioner, a proof of your ability to conduct free and fair elections. Today's episode was sponsored by the state. Oh wait, that's the ongoing violence in Haryana. Sorry, we don't have a sponsor for today. That's why I've started repeating my wardrobe, as you can see. But this is the end of this episode. Please subscribe to the Leaflet and share this video. I'm Manu Abhishek and I'll see you next week. Actually, I can't see you, so I guess you'll see me.